Seriously though, in all honesty, when my mom used to, like, really be on me and my sister. You need to be home by a certain time. You need to go get her from school while I'm at work. Y'all ask me to be in the house. Ain't no going outside while I'm not at home because I don't know what's going on and what's happening. You know what I'm saying? She was like that. We used to be like, man, we can't do shit.
And that was the 90s, too. That's when it was real rough.
Yeah. So at that time, I was just like, man, this is some whack shit. I can't do nothing. You want to go to the movies? No. My mom ain't home from work yet. And I used to be like, whatever. But when I moved from my mom's house to my granny house, my granny was the total opposite of my mom. She was like, oh, go out and have fun and, you know, check it. You know, you can do this and do that. And I was just like, girl, you lying. Like, girl, I ain't got to go straight home. She's like, no. And then I felt myself being a little too much at one point. And I had to stop myself. Like, if my mama was here, she would be all on my head. And you know what I'm saying? Like, bitch, you getting a little out of hand. And then I had to go back and think about what will my mama do at this point. My granny is like this because, you know, my daddy and them are grown now. You know what I'm saying? And she good now. She don't have no kids. So she's not, I'm not going to say she wasn't as intent. You know, she just really wanted me to be happy.
Yeah, that's how grandparents are. They just want
your grandparents just want you to be happy. So they'll kind of let a lot of shit slide. But you as a person need to come up and be like, well, look, what the fuck you going to do? Because that's how I was like, okay, my friends is running the streets, and, you know, Miss Broken Leg, I already know we had a friend, that we had a both mutual friend, and his mother let him do a little bit too much, and that happening.
And now you're in the streets, nobody can find him.
Right, he's missing.
So yeah, his mom was just so... You know, and then the funny thing is she was kind of protective about who he associated with, but she let him be in the street all kinds of times a night. You know, and my grandma didn't like that. That's one reason why she didn't want me to talk to Chris, because, you know, the whole incident with them stealing the porno at the warehouse, my grandma was not feeling it.
He told me about that. I was like, y'all stole a porno?
No, we went to the warehouse to go listen to some music, and fucking, they went to the porn section, which they weren't supposed to be in, and mind you, we were about 12. Yeah, because this was in 96, because Mary J. Blige just came out. And we were listening to all the different scenes, 112, Mary J. Blige, somebody's calling me, and they went to the porn section, and they stole the porn. They went back to the house, and I was like, I'm not feeling watching porn with y'all. You know, y'all can help each other do whatever you like, but I'm not feeling that. So my grandma picks me up, and maybe 3 days later, his stepfather finds the porn, and fucking he blames it all on me. Like, I stole the porn and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
His mom didn't really trip on him, but she was just like, yeah, you can't talk to Dominique, she's a thief, and blah, 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 and blah, 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 blah. But the whole point of me saying that was just, you know what I mean, when you let your kids run around, they do crazy-ass shit, they steal pornos, and they get in the streets, and they start doing drugs. You know what I mean? So I can understand the whole authority thing. But some stuff, like smoking. I mean,
I feel a lot of times, I will say this, though, I feel like I was just unjustly punished by my mom for no reason. Like, girl, I know I did something bad, but that ass whooping was a little much.
It was a little rough.
Like, for real, like, bitch, I'm over here, I got welts. Like, this is not an ass, this is a beating.
Okay.
I just, you know, you just don't understand, but we also have to understand because we all, I'm sure, one day have children, and as children, we didn't understand where our parents were coming from or grandparents were coming from because they have to go to work. They got to do what they got to deal with at work, and they don't understand why you as a child just can't simply do simple shit. You know what I'm saying? So they do get frustrated, and they do get flustered, and they do, you know, do things that they shouldn't do, but a lot of people don't see it that way. That's why a lot of kids these days, you know, they got child services and shit like that. As soon as you hit the child, they like, I'm calling the police on you. You know what I'm saying? And the parents are,
we can have that, though, because I showed a couple police on my daddy.
Oh, man.
That nigga beat me senseless.
For life, had I did what I did back then, I would have been like, bitch, you going in for life.
Right.
Parents today,
it's a different generation, you know what I mean?
Right.
So you got to come at the kids a little bit differently. I'm not saying, like, okay, if she does something wrong, slap the bitch, you know what I mean? But, no, like, seriously, like, I understand communication is key, but don't try to be their friend. I mean, like, be their friend. parent first and then be their friend, you know? The whole smoking, big teething, just chilling, drinking with your kid, like, I'm not feeling that. Like, I'm glad my mom didn't do that. She let, you know, like when you're little, they let you sip a little beer and stuff like that here and there. Like, that's cute, but, like, you know, fucking having a straight up, like, vodka tonic with your kid, like,
My friends, I have a friend that told me that her mama let her drink so much as a child, she didn't even get drunk.
Yeah, but the bitches
like,
on board.
I'm serious.
The bitches on board to have sex in their mom's house. Like, you know, like, every time, like, I would have, like, my ex come over to the house, and I was 17, mind you, even when I was in my 20s, and I moved back to my grandma's for a little bit, you know, my ex wanted to fuck, and I was just like, I don't know, you know what I mean? Like, it was just like, right, I was scared as hell. I was grown and scared, like, I can't fuck in here.
For real.
Like, what if she comes in?
Now, you grown now. You grown. And she ain't got to watch you no more. So if you fuck up in her house, she going to tell your ass to get out and go live with that bitch. Because y'all fucking up in her house. You know what I'm saying? So you have to think about stuff like that. As when you get
but some kids think it's okay, though. That's what trips me out. They think it's okay. Like, oh, yeah, I invite this boy over and I suck his dick all the time. Like,
yeah. And they cool with it.
You
like,
suck his dick in your mom's room?
And she be in there asleep.
She be like, not there. Like, you did what?
It's
okay.
It is.
I know it is. Okay. Let's play some music real quick because we haven't really played too much. Here, I'll play some Little Kim for you, you know.
Thank you.
Like, I would like to play Brandy. In fact, let me just play a little bit of the beginning. Because, you know, what? Wait. No, let's play Ken Dahl and Siiren.
Okay.
Okay, let's play that's the top. There he goes.
You ready? Number one.